Welcome, boys. Who, Flex, Jose, Mr. OK. Welcome to the live stream. Now, as we can see today, wait, hold on actually, before I do this. Is my screen blank? Shit, my screen's blank. Video capture. That's a bit unprofessional from me. Is it okay now? Fuck. What about now? It should be okay now. Flex, is it still blank? It shouldn't be blank no more though. Rocky, how are you, bro? Is it fixed? Is it fixed now or no? Is it okay now? Yeah. Yeah. All good. Okay. Yeah. That was my fault. I forgot to turn on the screen capture thing. So realistically, it should be okay now. And I think you can see the comments as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the main screen. That's the main screen. The chart is the main screen. But obviously, I can change it around and stuff. Yeah, it's fixed now. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. We can start now. That was a little bit unprofessional from me, to be fair. So have a look at the comments now. Okay, so what are the projects I'm DCAing now? So right now, I am potentially going to start DCAing some Unity. Now this is because if you go on Twitter right now, you can follow me on Twitter, by the way. If you go on MetaHorse Unity, their new game comes out very soon. So they do have a very the main game comes out very soon, which is the actual horse racing game. So this is coming out very soon. They've also got a Dex as well. So that's the project I'm going to start DCAing very soon, just to bring down my averages. I did buy it a little bit higher up. And I'm DCAing some AI tech, some tech term, OTK as well. I'm DCAing small amounts of OTK. I think it could potentially fall down below 3 cents, maybe to like around 2.9 region, and then potentially a little bit lower. That's what I'm thinking. And what other tokens? I'm not grabbing AGI just yet. You know, AGI is still holding up really strong. I'm DCAing one of my new gems after the unlock, so that's coming up very soon. Oh, Christian, bro, welcome. Good to have you, bro. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. AI layout. Well, this is a new layout. I just wanted to try it out because obviously there's a lot of people saying that they couldn't see the comments, they couldn't see a bunch of other stuff. So I think I might have to slow down the comments on here on the live stream, just so it's a little bit slowed down. But ultimately, the layout does look a bit better now. I might have to zoom into this just so you guys can see a little bit better. Is that too much? Yeah, something like that. That should be okay now, I think. Actually, no, I don't want to ruin it right now. What is my expected price prediction for Grape? Okay. Grape is one that I actually took a massive hit on. Now, I did buy this when it first launched, like an idiot. And I think I am down around 80 to 90%, I think. Possibly a bit more. 95% I'm down. No, actually, around 80% I think I'm down on this. 80 to 85%. I think I grabbed it around 7 cents or 6 cents. I can't remember. And ultimately, it just kept going down. I think now it has bottomed out. It's only 2 million market cap now, 10% in circulation. The vesting isn't too bad for this project. However, I think it could potentially go lower, because I have heard that idle and seed sale is quite low for this project. So ultimately, I do think this might go a bit lower before, but you can DCA this right now. For this, it's a good project. It's very similar to Axie Infinity in the sense where it has very easy games. However, it is, for 2 million, I think you can get better projects. So, but I still hold this, but I'm down like 85% or some shit. I'm down a lot on this on this one specifically. I will probably have to grab another bag to bring my averages down. But if you don't hold this from a while, I wouldn't personally grab this, to be honest. I think there's better gaming projects. What do I think of Ambo? Let's have a look at Ambo. Sharetopia, 1.8 million. Volume is okay. It's not too bad. It could be a bit better, but volume is not too bad. 2.8% in circulation. I mean, it's probably a new gaming project. They're all most of them are like that, to be fair. Most gaming projects, when they come out, they generally, the market cap is very bad and the dilution is quite bad. So it's like, with gaming projects, is not nothing to be worried about. However, if it was any other project, 2.8% in circulation, I would be worried. But for gaming, it's not too bad. It's not the end of the world, because most gaming projects do have very bad tokenomics. So let's have a look at the actual project. What is it specifically? Okay, so it's what the fuck? Why did he just do that? So this is the game. So I'm assuming it's gonna be on mobile. Let's have a look at the game. You are Rambo, okay. Yeah, that just looks terrible, bro. Yeah, I think they could have done a better intro than that, to be honest. Let's have a look at the partnerships. So it's featured on, okay, I don't care about that. They got a roadmap. It's good that they have a roadmap. Let's see if they're up to date with the roadmap. Yeah, Q1's finished now, so they haven't really finished their they haven't updated their roadmaps, which is not always a good sign. Now, in terms of the partners, there isn't anything significant on here. They got Immutable X, they got Polygon, but because they're built on Polygon, so I'm assuming that's why they partner with them. Would I buy this? I personally wouldn't buy it. It's not, I mean, it's a DJ and gaming project. I personally hold Unity. Some people hold ICNX. Some people hold, other projects. It's I'm assuming it's, high risk, high reward project. However, I personally would not buy this, just because it's a single game. So, I mean, single games do tend to struggle over studios, because unless the earning aspect is really good, most of the time these single game projects, because there's so many of them, it's really hard for them. It's very competitive, so it's really hard for them to moon. That's why I tend to stay away from them. But I mean, it's high risk, high reward. Yes, Crypto God, bro, how are you? Christian, I appreciate you, bro. Last week we're talking into your free channel, and the atmosphere in there in crypto since 20, so I reckon quality. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, my public group is really good. My public group is really good. It's a free Telegram group. You come in there, you can get plenty of advice from me and a bunch of other experienced people. Yes, Tez, how are you, bro? Please share your top 3 gaming projects studios with low market cap. Okay, well, if you want specifically low market cap, then I would personally start with OTK being the first one. This has come down. I mean, it's not micro cap, but 10 million is not too bad, I would say, because ultimately, if you're gonna buy a gaming studio at this stage of the market that's actually decent, they're not gonna be under 10 million. I don't think, the good ones at least. I mean, most of them have retraced, but this was almost 20 million, probably a bit more actually at the heights over a month ago. So this has retraced a decent amount. I mean, I was kind of buying this all the way down here, like around these regions where no one knew about it. Just because I randomly stumbled across this. I tried out the game. The game looked decent. It had good quality. And I thought, okay, this is not too bad. I can risk a little bit of money on this. And then eventually did over 100x. But this is one of my favorite projects, just because it's built on Solana as well. Now, when this first came out, it did dump like 50x. It dumped very bad. So that's why people thought this was a rug pull. But it's only because gaming was dead at that point. So ultimately, a lot of people kind of missed out on this. But anything on Solana, this is the best gaming project on Solana, so it will perform well. And Lit Labs, well, I think I would personally grab Alexa now over Lit Labs, although they're going to be very the way that it's going to work is the gaming projects on Alexa will have to stake Lit Labs in order to play the games, so they kind of go hand in hand. However, in the short term, I do think a lot of people are going to sell the Alexa, well, the Lit Labs, and then buy Alexa. That's what I think is going to happen. So I personally would not buy this. However, this is a micro cap. It isn't 2 million. I think it's around 6 million in market cap. Now, another good studio I would say is, I don't hold this one myself, but it's Corpo World isn't a bad studio. $17 million in market cap. It's not too bad. However, this is not a bad studio. They do have a number of different games. They have a working product. They got a few games that's already out. They just need a few more better exchange listings, and then potentially we could see this doing well. Now, the only thing that's dodgy about this is the actual team, because the team isn't the team is Dux, but then they I think they're Romanian or Polish, and the game is full of bots. Like, they're paying a lot of influencers to basically to show this. I think before it came out, they were shilling it, and the people that actually reviewed this said the game was terrible. Oh yeah, Mora Games, actually, that's a very good one. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I probably would pick Mora Games over Lit Labs right now, to be fair. This is only $3 million in market cap. Now, the best thing about this is it's got 75% in circulation, and it's been holding up very well compared to most gaming projects. It's basically at where it was before. It didn't pump as big because, a lot of people kind of called this scammy because the team wasn't doxed, but now the team is doxed. They're releasing games, they're doing updates. So yeah, this will do well, but just based off the circulating supply, this one you kind of ride the wave, and then just eventually I would personally just moonbag this after the next gaming pump, just based on the fact that it is a little bit dodgy. But yeah, I think this is a good project, to be fair. I did forget about this one, Hoove. I do hold a small bag of this as well myself, to be fair. What do I think of Aletheum? Well, I mean, look, Aletheum is not too bad, It's not too bad, but it's not as good as people think it is. It's it's $128 million in market cap. I would buy AI take over this. Is in a way more bullish narrative. I would buy. There is going to be a new project I'm going to be dropping soon. So that project is probably like 10 times better than this one. But I think for a layer one, it's not a bad pick. It's a little bit safer pick. Now, I don't know how the vesting is for this project because it's only 8% in circulation. But I personally don't hold this. I don't think I'll buy this ever. I don't even know how much it's run, to be fair. Yeah, see, it's done like a 10x. There's no point buying this now. Seppo did the AMA with Ambo. I haven't seen that actually. I'll probably watch it. Did you like it, Flex? Do you hold it? Yeah, but I got a new professional look, bro. I feel like it probably would make the live stream a little bit better. But I literally just downloaded this today, and that's why I was a little bit late, because I was supposed to go live at 7:30, but I decided I was just setting this up. What's your vision with Alexa? You think it could do well? I think Alexa will do well, but just like any gaming project, it will come out, it'll pump, people will ride the wave, and then it will just dump back down. But it will entirely depend on how the vesting schedule is. That's what it's going to depend on, because these gaming projects, they come out and they have really bad vesting. They pump initially, people are excited, and then once the pump's dead, then everyone just kind of dumps it back down. So I would not buy this. I would not buy Alexa straight away, because there is a lot of people. Anyone who had staked Lit Labs, they would have got some Alexa. So if you had 1 million Lit Labs, you would have got, I think, equivalent, probably 1 million Alexa. And obviously it is in investing, but they're going to get like 15% off launch. So that's why I wouldn't touch it. But if those are the people that got it, they're gonna make a little bit of free money, to be fair. Can I check out Orange Dex? Yeah, I can check out Orange Dex. Fucking, I was up 133%. What the hell? Who pumped this up? This isn't a natural pump. This is definitely not a natural pump. Yeah, this looks like a buy alert, bro. This definitely looks like a buy alert. I need to find out who done a buy alert on this. You see that sharp wick down? That's people taking profits, and then it's gonna shot back up. Yeah, this is definitely a buy alert. This is pure manipulation, because the BRC20 narrative is not even hot right now. So there's no reason for this to pump. However, I do not like this project. I think there's already too many dexes on the BRC20, and this is just another of them. This is just another one. What is TX20? What is that? TRX20, bro. This looks like a meme coin. This is up as well. Is the BRC low caps pumping now? I don't like these low cap ordinal projects, because all the high cap ones. What the hell is this? There's a gaming one. Oh, is this the game that you can play? The free game. That's a unique concept, that is. Have you played this, bro? Can you earn money from this? If you can earn money and you can earn tokens, then this does have potential, because it's such an easy game. Now, they do have venture capitalists back in them. Okay. Oh, they got fintech step as well. No way. Oh, that's the launchpad, actually. This is pumping right now. I wouldn't buy it now, but it is a funny, unique idea. Thank you, Andreas, bro. Ross, how are you? You okay, bro? Can I check reality metaverse? I can have a look at them, no doubt. Yeah, I think there's better gaming projects than Ambo, to be fair. It's micro cap. Well, it's not micro cap, but it is low cap. I mean, look, it would definitely pump. It would definitely pump. Don't get me wrong, because when gaming runs, everything runs. All the gaming projects run. But obviously, you want to pick the ones that are going to give you more returns than most gaming projects, if you understand what I'm saying. Just like, for example, OTK, Creo, something along those lines. So yeah, let me have a look at a reality metaverse. Nemesis Downfall. I'll have a look after that. I'm aware of that project. That's the one that I made gains by. But listen, look, anything metaverse is gonna be shit, because metaverse itself is not a bullish narrative no more. Everyone has gone past that stage of thinking, the metaverse is going to do well. In real life metaverse, yeah. Look, stuff like this is just too early, because we're not going to get this unless the VR headset becomes extremely cheap, like £200-300 or dollars or whatever, and anyone can afford it. Then ultimately, this whole concept of the metaverse is never going to work. It's going to be way too early. Now, this is the same thing, is metaverse in the real life. It's not going to do well because just a VR headset, a decent one, is very expensive. The average person cannot afford it. If the average person cannot afford a VR set, then ultimately it's not going to work. The whole concept is too early. They need to eventually make enough, technology needs to improve to the point where they can make them for extremely cheap prices. Most people can't afford to pay their rent right now, or food, whatever. They're not going to be able to buy a £2,000 VR headset. So that's why I'm not buying anything metaverse related, because I just think it's not going to do well this cycle. I mean, if you look at any metaverse projects so far, even after this parabolic rally, most of them have not done anything in terms of gains. They might have done 2x, 3x here and there, but they haven't done much. So that's why, the charts don't lie. Ultimately, you have to be able to, you can't marry your bags. If you do hold the metaverse token, it's better to sell it and put it into a better narrative, for example, AI or gaming, something along those lines. I think AI will be better anyways, AI GPU. Nemesis Downfall is not a good project, to be fair. I wouldn't even hold it, but let me add that to the list. It's just not worth holding Nemesis Downfall. It was short term. A lot of people traded that in my public group because we made gains by it. A lot of people literally just traded it. So, you should have taken profits and just, roll the money into better projects, into more safer projects. That's what I would have done. That's what you do. You make gains on these little shit projects so you can roll them over and put them into your long-term bags. This is what the whole point of short-term plays. I don't hold Ambo, faded it because AI. Yeah, look, you don't want to be, you have to be chasing AI right now, I think, because ultimately AI is arguably the future. Even outside of crypto, all these big companies, these big tech companies are focusing on AI. And eventually we're going to get to the point where AI is going to get implemented in everything in life. So you have to be able to position yourself whenever these stuffs happen in the bull run, whenever any of these big tech companies, release some massive AI news or anything related, then eventually all the projects in crypto space that AI will pump. So this is why you have to position yourself now, because AI has pumped in 2022, in 2023, and in 2024, and it will continue to pump because it is the future. So that's why you have to focus on AI and GPU and a little bit of gaming, but don't over diversify your portfolio, because we're not at the stage in the market where you can put, spread your money $200 here, $200 there across 30, 40 different coins. And, technically they will all pump if you buy them at the right price. A few of them might have rugged, might not pumped, but ultimately at this stage of the market, most projects have pumped 5 to 10x. Now you cannot afford to do that anymore. You have to focus on long-term investments now, because we're getting closer and closer to the bull run. Well, Prez, how are you, bro? It's good to see you in here, bro. It's good to see you in here. What do I think of Via? I wouldn't buy it right now. It's ran way too much. This is one that we was buying ages ago, bro. Ages ago. There's no point buying the old ones. There's no point. They've already ran too much. Via's done over 100x, probably even more. Yeah, Southflex, that's a good move, to be fair, that you faded it. It looks like it's like a shooter's game, but the quality is really bad. If the earning aspect is good, then ultimately it will perform, but I've never tried out the game. Now, I think anything mobile will do well, so if it will still perform though. What do I think of Space Mesh? Well, Space Mesh is a known scammer. So the CEO is a known scammer, so I'm pretty sure most people have heard of Showbox. The thing is a site where you can watch all these free movies. Now, they did get sued, and they did lose that court case. So these guys are known scammers. Now, I don't know why, but they tend to have some sort of Israeli government related something. So they're kind of related to the Israeli government. So they got some sort of political affiliation with the Israeli government, which is weird to me, because why is a crypto project having affiliation with the politicians? So therefore, I personally would not invest in it. No, I do not see it as a short-term play for quick wins. I think if you want short-term plays for quick wins, then you should be looking at memes right now. I mean, some of the good memes that, Prez and one other guy in my VIP group have been calling, that's been performing extremely well, is Maniki. I think is Maniki. Prez called this when he was like, it was all the way at the bottom actually, and he ended up doing like a 3x. It was somewhere around here when he was calling it, and he ended up doing a 3x. He's been calling Peng for the longest time now. Peng has been flying. If you bought this whenever Prez was calling it in the VIP group, you would have been ultimately been up approximately 5x. So that's why, I think meme coins are the ones right now if you want short-term trades. You shouldn't be looking at utility tokens. AI tech looks good. A data center uses 40% less consumption. Yeah. Well, AI tech is gonna. I think they have quite a few things lined up for June, so we could potentially see it do well short term. However, it is one of my most convicted plays long term as well. How much am I down on? Well, I think I'm down around. Well, I'm up anyways technically from when I first bought. However, I think I'm down around 50-60%, maybe a bit more. But there is some projects holding my portfolio up really well, like AGI. But then there's some other projects like TechTerm, Grape, I took like 80% hit on, almost 90%. Unity is down a little bit. There is some projects, obviously, I'm down on. But ultimately, in the long run, they're all going to do well anyway. So, yeah, Metaverse, All Games is a good project. It is a good low-cap project. All Games did not pump today, bro. I have that on my watch list. It's not pumped. It's done 2% pump. Yeah, All Games will perform at some point, just not anytime soon, bro. Just not anytime soon. It's too All Games, unless the circulating supply is not too bad for this project. This will perform. This will do well. Just not right now. Is whenever gaming runs, this will run. What's your look about Forgotten Playland? The first game on Beam ecosystem. Can imagine. Yeah, I mean, I am aware of it, but it just launched at way too high a market cap, bro. Like Forgotten thingy is Forgotten Playland. Where is it? Forgotten Playland. What's the ticker for it? Wait, let me see Playland. Is it not on here? Or is it on the? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see, $10 million in market cap, bro. With only 5% in circulation. I just don't think this is worth. It is, it's a unique concept. We don't really have anything like this in the crypto space. However, would I see this doing well? I don't think so, bro. I just wouldn't buy it. Yeah, see, if the seeders are up 4x, then it's just going to continue to dump because it was only 5% in circulation. So I don't see it doing too well. Have you got a bag? I've got a big bag, but not sure. Bro, I would definitely sell this, bro. Because this is just going to continue to dump. The concept is unique, but is anyone going to play it though? Is anyone going to play a child's game, like a little playground game, kindergarten game, whatever it is? Bartello, bro, I think you said that yesterday about All Games, bro. I don't think it's going to be listed on KuCoin. And if they do list it on KuCoin now, I think it's not the correct move. The game is dead right now. So listing it on KuCoin is pretty much useless, pointless. Yeah, you need 2 solid memes, 4 solid AI GPU coins, 1 to 2 RWA, 3 to 4 games. No need. Yeah, Prez, that is bang on, bro. That's all you need. You need like 2 solid meme projects, 4 AI, GPU deep in projects, 1 or 2 RWA projects. And eventually you would need a BRC20 as well, 3 to 4 games. However, if you can get something like TechTerm, which covers the layer 1 narrative, the layer 2 narrative, and the BRC20 narrative, then you don't need to hold too many of those projects. But you can hold some layer 1 AIs as well. Those would do well. When could we see the next AI run? Well, I think gaming might be next in line because, gaming is just dead right now. Like no one's buying gaming. Gaming just dumping. So I think gaming is the most undervalued right now. That's the sector I would be focusing on now. Now AI, I would potentially think about maybe it will move up with the rest of the market, obviously. However, I don't, because we just had an AI run in January and February. I don't think we'll have it so soon. Maybe towards the end of the year, maybe early next year. But obviously, it all depends. Maybe some new AI technology might come out, and it might cause a rally within the AI sector. So this is why the AI is so important. I mean, look, anything on Beam is going to do well because the Beam is very bullish in gaming. I think it will take over Gala's position eventually, and his entire ecosystem is going to perform well. What do I think of Domi Online? I think Domi is pretty good, to be fair. This is the one that Alex Becker was shilling, so they do have some influences that's going to pump this. Now, it did retrace very bad. I did see this very early, but I faded it. It was like extremely early. Someone called it in one of the groups I was in. I think it was around here, around these regions, 0.1-ish or a little bit lower actually. However, I did fade this, and it's been holding up fairly well, so it is a good project, I think. Have you ever considered changing your name to Crypto OG? Nah, I can't change my name no more, bro. It's too late now. I think if I do it now, is going to be a bit weird. Yeah, the vesting is bad press. The concept is really good. You know, obviously it's built on I think is Beam's main project. However, Beam's going to push that hard, but the vesting isn't that good. If anything, Chris, you can actually sell it now and buy it lower. That's what I would do. Boys, drop a like on the stream. Drop a like on the stream. It does help a lot. Appreciate that. Bro, Bartello, all games is rumors. Boys, rumors, bro. It's rumors. It's not verified. Yeah, ZF is doing really well, you know. They had some, I think they applied for the, the Binance listing. The Binance listing, that kind of pumped it up and then it just kind of faded straight back down. However, this has been holding up extremely well. And I think this will perform. You kind of have to cover this whole DeFi narrative and the ZK rollup narrative. You know, I hold AMU and ZF for the DeFi and the DEX narrative because this DEX actually gives you an incentive to use it. You know, ultimately you can earn while you're switching, while you're using the DEX, which most other DEX do not have that. And that's why I think it will do well compared to other DEXs like, Uniswap. There is no incentive to hold Uniswap or PancakeSwap because there's no token utility. Where for ZF, there is, because you have to, the token itself, you can actually hold. I think if you hold the token now, you might get airdrops for the ZK sync. That itself gives you token utility. Yo, G, open up the AWT chart. Please mention the team's wallet selling. Someone in the group. Oh, okay. Someone in the public group was asking. Okay. I think someone asked me that on the YouTube comments as well, bro. Look, I actually went over this yesterday. I literally went over this yesterday. I have to do it on here, bro. I don't know why they don't have it on there. Look, ultimately, bro, I think everyone knows that Munity's team has been selling this. They've been selling it really hard. And this is why anytime you see a pump, even a very quick pump, it just comes straight back down because these bots don't let it pump. And eventually they will eventually sell all the tokens, and then it would be a good time to buy this. But right now, I just wouldn't touch it. Look, I have to go over this every live stream because I don't know who's been telling people to buy AWT, bro. But I have to literally go over this every live stream. Look, AWT, the main wallet, just took out 50 million AWT, and they've gone to and sold that. Now, because these are not, I think they're not investing, so whenever time they want, they can literally dump the tokens. And these two wallets have been behaving. It's been locked off for a year. Now, Mexi holds 5.5% of the supply. Now, I'm assuming this is for liquidity because there's only oh no, it's not actually for liquidity. Look, in the last day they've been selling so many tokens. They've literally been holding 5% of the supply, and then whenever it pumps, you see they dump it straight away. They instantly dump it. So anyone that holds AWT, bro, look, you need to sell this token, bro, because you're not going to be able to all this is going to happen is these top wallets that have no vesting, all these exchanges, they're just going to keep dumping it back down. I mean, look at this, for example. I was live stream yesterday. They were actually buying a bunch of tokens. And then today, in the last day, because he pumped, I don't know, like 20% or something, they just keep dumping it back down. This is why you got to be very careful. This is why the vesting schedule is so important. Because these bots on these exchanges will continuously keep dumping, buying. They'll just never let the price go higher. Yeah, bro, I think you need to let me have a look. Playable. Is Payable worth getting? Bro, Payable is a good project, don't get me wrong. But the reason it keeps dumping way worse than most other projects is only because of the nodes. These node sellers, they get their tokens, hardly anyone's buying this project, let's be honest, because it just keeps going lower and lower. It hasn't found a base yet. It hasn't been consolidating anywhere yet. It's just consistently going lower. So no one's going to buy this. And ultimately, Prez, I did give a sell alert on AWT because it was a trade for me. It was never a long-term hold. So ultimately, I gave a trade alert. Well, I gave a trade. We made like a 3x on it. And then, or 3-4x. And then I sold it. We kept trading it over and over again because it just kept pumping. No. Press chill. Yo, don't be exposing nothing in the fucking live stream. Natty, yo, I finally caught you on live. Watched almost all you. Oh, appreciate you, bro. Natty, I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Boys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. It does help a lot. I need to try to get to like 50 viewers on my live streams because I need to complete my watch time. Because otherwise the algorithms won't push my videos, which is annoying. But Playable, if it finds a base, I would buy it. However, right now I don't think is a good time to buy it because it just keeps going lower and lower. And it's going to go past this point. I would potentially buy this at 0.01. So if it knocks off as 729, I think that would be a very good time to buy this project. When a sector is dead is the best time to buy 100%. Yeah, I would agree with you. I would definitely agree with you because gaming is basically the most undervalued project sector right now. So, it will eventually pump, don't get me wrong. So if you're willing to hold your bags for another 3 to 4 months before gaming pumps, then I think you will definitely be rewarded. And you should obviously DCA. You shouldn't just buy a big bag right now and thinking it's going to go up because it all depends. We've got unemployment data coming out very soon. I think it's either tomorrow or in a couple of days. So I think the next move for the entire market will be based on that unemployment data. If it comes in worse, then we're going to see a rally. If it comes in healthy, then we're going to see a dump because, if it's healthy, the Feds are going to keep the rates longer. If it's not healthy and it's getting worse, then we could potentially see a cut coming up very soon. And that's when the markets will rally whenever we have a cut because, that's when they turn the printers back on. They inject more liquidity and, some people buy crypto with it, buy altcoins with it. That's just how it works. Yeah, AMU is a very good project, bro. AMU is a solid project. I bought Beam when it was Merit Circle in bear market before the rebrand. Beam was, to be honest, I can see. Yeah, that's the thing though. Yeah, it is very high in market cap. Don't get me wrong. But it's definitely better than, to be fair, it's very high in market cap. But it's better than Gala though. Even if this does a 10x, the entire ecosystem, that money will flow into the ecosystem. So we could still see a lot of their projects within the ecosystem performing extremely well. So that's why you don't buy the project, you buy the ecosystem. Khalid, good to have you, my friend. Good to have you. What do I think about GLQ and Crest? Well, GLQ is one that I've been holding for a very long time. I did moonbag it after like a 30, 40x. However, I still hold my moonbag, and I think it's well over, it's close to 100x now. I don't know how, no, actually, no, it's not. It's up to like 50x. I can't remember how much it's been up, but I do hold GLQ. I think is a very good project. It's basically one of a kind in crypto. There's no other one like GLQ. I think it'll perform well, continue to perform well. Would I buy it now? I would not buy it. And Crest, if you want to get into peak, then you should hold Crest, yeah. But you don't want to be holding the testnet for the project. You want to hold the actual project. I was about to join CryptoSev's Patreon, but I think you might join yours. I mean, look, yeah, I think June is the best time to buy anyways, because I've given two solid, very AI GPU projects, and I think next month is the best time to buy them. So I think you should definitely join my Patreon. I mean, me and Seth, we've had our differences, but I've definitely made more gains than him. So, and I did give him AGI and AI Tech, and he copied OTK from me. So I think you should definitely join, my friend. Mine is 10 times cheaper as well. So that's another plus. Mine is like literally half the price of his, and I give way better alpha. And if you look at my AI projects and GPU projects and compare it to his project DCI, you're going to think, why did I even buy DCI? It's literally worlds apart. Like my project that I've called in the VIP, bro, is being used by institutions, is backed by Google and Microsoft. Like, you're not going to find a better project like that. And I think that will give the same returns as AGI, as AI Tech. It's completely undervalued. No one knows about it. I've not seen many people make YouTube videos on it. I've not seen many people talk about it. However, they're earning 3 million annually. There's actual institutions using a project, and is backed by Google and Microsoft. Like, these are very, very bullish sentiments. So whenever the AI hype comes, whenever they do their marketing, like, it's gonna skyrocket, bro. And the vesting schedule is not too bad either. It's only a 4x dilution to the end of the year. So the vesting is very good as well. You hope BVM will reverse. Well, look, BVM actually gave some bullish news today. They got their ZK rollups coming up. And this is how all new projects behave. I don't know why people are surprised. Every new project that launches, it comes out. If it's a good project, it will rally, and then it will just come back down, because all the early investors is going to keep dumping. So if you traded it from here to here like my group did, and we made like a 3x, then ultimately you would have been doing well. And then after that, you can just moonbag it, and it doesn't matter where it goes, because even if you get at $2, $3, in the long run, it will still do well. This is what most people don't understand. Like, it will still do well, because a lot of people think short term. Obviously, short term, the price action, when it goes down, you do get a bit worried. However, in the long run, it's going to go way past these prices right here. So ultimately, it doesn't matter. Like, it will fly past $6 in the bull run, because it is a very good layer 2 on Bitcoin, and there is project building on it. That's the difference. If there's no project building on it, then why is Merl going up instead of down? I don't even know, actually. Merlin has been performing well. It's weird because Merlin's vesting schedule is quite harsh. It's like 9x dilution, and all the tokens get released very soon. Almost 10x dilution. Now Merlin itself, well, IDO's down quite a lot, but I know these guys are still up a decent amount, no doubt. That's the thing with these strategic rounds, they don't really show you what price they're getting. But it has been pumping. It will come back down. The vesting schedule for this is quite harsh up until August, which is only a 5x dilution. And that's the best time to buy it, August and September. I wouldn't touch it now, though. Look how much tokens are going to be coming out by the time it's August, September. It's still a fair amount to come out. I would wait a couple of months before buying this, but this is a very good project, though. Nonetheless, it's a very good project. I swear I'm thinking about joining. Well, Ross, I think you should join, mate. You know, it's not that expensive. It's like £30 a month, which is fuck all realistically. And you're gonna get the best alpha. You know, I've got a micro cap gem, AI gem. That's literally like 1.2, 1.3 million. I don't know exactly how much it is, but it's one of the best projects with one of the best vesting schedules for a new project you will ever see. Now, I do have the CEO in my private group as well. So anything you need, you can always ask him. And, you know, I will definitely get that pumped in the coming days, no doubt. Next month, I will definitely get that pumped. I'll push it around to different communities, and you will see a 2 to 3x in a very quick amount of time. Are you going to be more active on X? Well, I do need to start posting on X actually, yeah. I'm going to start posting on there. But that's the thing though, I don't want to release my tokens on there. I can keep shilling the same tokens over and over again. However, I will start giving some motivational speeches on there just to help people throughout these tough stages. Yeah, Prez, we definitely are the best community in crypto, bro. I mean, look, you're not going to see gains like this in any other community, bro. Like, I made 20x on Minlayer and I sold it. And I flipped it into BVM and we made a 3x. You understand what I'm saying? So this is how you move in crypto. And look, and most other crypto communities, they won't even buy memes, bro. But I've got a whole meme page in there with meme experts and people in there are making gains every day. They made like a 4-5x on Peng, you know, another like 3x on Manico, another couple X's on these other meme projects. Like, there's very legit people in my group. And there's a lot of whales as well, so you get to meet people with a lot of money, and you know what I'm saying, you are your circle. So whatever, the people you hang around with is the people you're going to be. If you hang around a bunch of whales, eventually you will become a whale. That's the way I look at it. Appreciate you, Khalid, bro. I appreciate you. I always see you in here, bro. Crypto God, can I check out Glix keeps getting showed by 4chain, giving me the tingles, banana gun competitor. What the fuck is that? Glix. Glix. Let's have a look at Glix. Boy, is this on is it a meme coin, Crypto God? G could have his bags down and tell you not to touch it. Nobody else will do the same. That's exactly, bro. Like, look, I'm not the type of guy who will tell you to buy a project because my bag is down. Like, I actually care about my community. Like, and this is why I don't ever pump projects, because realistically, if I give a buy alert in my group, right, for example, like a micro cap, like 1 million, I could literally give a buy alert. And this is what most other groups do, right? Anyone with a decent community, let's give you like something like R games, right? Because this guy keeps talking about R games. Let's talk about R games. Shit. What just happened? R games. Yeah, so for example, this project right here, right? A lot of people, look at this wick right here. This is a buy alert, right? And look how quickly it dumps back down. Whoever gave a buy alert on this project, that one specific person that owns the group, whoever gave a buy alert on this project, they've made a 2x, and I guarantee you they've already set their sell orders, you know, for this 2x. So they take profits on their own community. Now, what I do is I never pump a project, because, you know, if you get 200 people or 100 people, whatever it is, buying a project all at once, that project will pump 50 to 60% very quickly. And, you know, if you are a scumbag, you will dump on your own community. So what I do is I tell people, DCA slowly. There is no reason for you to pump this, because you all want to be getting in at cheap prices. And if this pumps right here, half of the people will be buying up here, some people will be buying up here. And this is why it's not a good thing to do that. So this, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people give buy alerts. I give DCA alerts because I don't want to buy all my bags at once. I'd rather buy in stages. And if you look at this project, this is definitely a buy alert. This massive wick is a buy alert. And look what it is now. It's all the way down here. If you give a DCA alert, you could have bought a little bag here, and then you could have bought here, you could have bought here. And ultimately, your average price would have been very low. So this is where you got to be very careful. Yeah, bro. I do look to I look after my group because I don't have the intentions, of doing anyone dirty. Because at the end of the day, look, anyone who's an influencer, anyone who's given, coins for people to buy, you gotta understand you're playing with people's money, like you're paying with people's, livelihood. So this is why you gotta be very careful in how you play it. And I actually care about people because at the end of the day, if you believe in God, you know that anything you do will hit you back eventually. So if if you're doing scumbag things, eventually the worst will happen to you. So if you got a fear of God, then ultimately you would not be doing, like even crypto games, for example. He's got a whole pyramid scheme in his group, bro, where he's got a couple people at the top, they get the buy alerts, and then by the time the people at the bottom buy is up 50%, they just dump on their own people. And I don't have that system. I have, and this is what I did, exactly what I did with AGI and AI tech. Instead of pumping it, I just, accumulate it for months. Anyways, what is Glixbo? Christian, you want to join the inner circle? Just DM me, bro. Just DM me. A couple people have left. I haven't updated it. I don't really think it, but if you want to join, let me know, bro. There is still spaces there. I've just closed it off for now. But people have left that, so there is still spaces open. Our Games Play Store tomorrow. Look, even if Our Game does Play Store tomorrow, it's going to be extremely pointless because no one's focusing on gaming right now. They could get Play Store, they can get 50 new games. It's not going to pump, my friend. And I know you're probably stuck holding this bag, but just hold your bag. In a couple of months, all of these projects are going to pump, especially gaming. So just be patient. I am aware of Our Games. I did trade it. However, I'm not going to do a buyout on it to pump it for you, bro. Just relax, please. How to convince scared people to get into crypto and explain them that it's not gambling. Well, this is the thing, right? People have been programmed to think that crypto is gambling, and they've been programmed to save their money in their bank accounts, which loses value every day. So if you can explain to them how money works, then ultimately you can understand. They will understand that keeping money in their bank account is just a scam. And that's why I think, well, I mean, look, if you can show them a couple of your gains, show them, listen, I put £500 into this, $500, and then turn into 4K, then ultimately they will eventually buy. But you can't save everyone, bro. If you tell them enough times and they don't want to join, then, or they don't want to get into crypto, that's their own fault. In the bull run, I guarantee you they will regret it, and they will have to learn the hard way. But like I said, you can't save everyone, unfortunately. Yeah, exactly, Ross. You can't save everyone. Some people are just stuck in their ways. It doesn't matter what you say to them. You can show them that you just made 50 grand of a meme coin, and they buy a project and it doesn't 50x within that same day. They're gonna call it a scam, and they're never gonna come back into crypto. So they have to understand the tech, and they have to escape the slave mindset, and eventually they will come into crypto. Anyone who's aware of how money works, they will come into crypto. And that's why anyone who's in crypto right now, will make extreme amounts of money because you're still early. If retail's not in crypto, then we're still early. So, anyone that actually made it this far in crypto, you should pat yourself in the back because we're still very early and we will make a lot of money. Glix servers is a bridge seamlessly connecting disparate blockchain ecosystems through intelligence routing algorithms, real-time liquidity analysis. That sounds actually decent, How do I find it? We are the chosen ones, bro. We are the chosen ones. And anyone that joins, and look, if this is your first cycle, what I'm saying, realistically, you should be joining community, bro. Because how many people have you seen say that I made so much money last cycle, but because I didn't know when to take profits, I lost it all. And this is why you should join a group, because, and I'm not telling you to join my group. You can go join any group, bro. It doesn't matter whose group you join. You should definitely join a community because you will need people to tell you when to take profits and when to actually moonbag. And this is why it's so important, because being a lone wolf in crypto is really hard. I'll be honest with you, is extremely hard. You're not going to get access to all the projects. You know what I'm saying? There's a group that could have a specific project that could 100x and you would have never known about it. It's on Going Keiko. Let me have a look. Is it Q? Oh, it's Cubo. That's why. There he is. I do advise people to join. Yeah, and you bought Cardano in 2021 and now you're down, right? And this happened to a lot of people. You know, even people that held their tokens, they just never sold, thinking it's going to keep going higher. And eventually you just get dumped on, because by the time retail comes into crypto, they've already become exit liquidity. That's ultimately what they are, exit liquidity. So anyone who joined in 2021 is ultimately exit liquidity. So this is why you need a system in place for you to actually take profits, for you to actually make money. Because if you make money this bull run, in the next bear market, you will have way more capital to make way more money. And this is what you should be aiming for, to make as much money as possible now and leave some in crypto for the next bear market. Because, you know, if you got 200-300k to play with in the next bear market, you can become a millionaire. You can make multi-millions very easily, because you don't need a lot of money to make, you know, multiple exits. However, if you're new to crypto and you don't have much capital, it's going to be very hard for you to raise capital, because you're going to lose some, you're going to win some, and eventually you might even leave crypto for good. And this is what happens to a lot of people. Let me have a look at this for Crypto God, because this actually sounds decent. If it's a bot, unlock the future of crypto transactions. Experience G Swift cost-effective transactions as a bridge, seamlessly desperate. Oh, okay. What's the fees like though? Cost-effective transactions, but what's the fees like? Privacy solution addressing liquidity and privacy bridge mixer. Okay. Intelligent smart routes. So this is just another bridging project. It's not too bad. Is there any earning incentives? Reduce transaction fees, but how? I'll have to try this out, to be fair, to know if it's any good. I'll actually have to try this out. That's the only way you're going to know if it's good or not, because if it's actually cheap, well, to be fair, it's 100% in circulation. That's not too bad. What's the markets looking like? Only on Uniswap right now. This could be worth the gamble, to be fair. I'll have a look into this further, Crypto God. I'll let you know. It doesn't look too bad. Appreciate you, Hoove. Of course, look, that's the thing though. You find these gems, you accumulate them for a long time, and then that's when you actually pump them, because once the VIP group or the private group or the public group, whatever, has loaded their bags, then you can start shilling it, and then everyone can start talking about it. And I know my gems, I know there's a few other private groups that's gonna buy it as well. So, oh, you just joined right now, bro? I'll send you the link after this live stream, my brother. I will send you the link after this live stream. Appreciate you. You bought XRP in 2018 and it can be worse. And this advice to the Chris, bro, anyone, bro, that told you to buy XRP, bro, you fell for the trick. You know, whenever you first join crypto, bro, they'll tell you to buy XRP and you actually fall for the trick, because you see all these videos, all these conspiracy theory videos, you know, oh, the banks are going to collapse. All the banking system's going to collapse, and they're going to implement XRP. Everyone's going to start using XRP, and it's going to be $3,000 per token. And you think, oh my, they're thinking, what the fuck? And you know, eventually you fall for that trick, and then you just stock it like a stable coin for the rest of the 5-6 years. Yeah, that's the thing though. Right now, that's exactly right, Hoove, because right now the market's dead, and ultimately you should be accumulating the best projects. And when the market pumps, then ultimately you will be in profits. However, when the market's hot, it's very easy to look for trades. And I called a bunch of trades that done very well. Yeah, exactly. And I get a lot. Look, I don't want to say this, but I do actually get a lot of insider information on projects, because when you have connections in crypto, you get insider information on projects. Like, I'll give you a prime example, Chirply. Like, my private group knew a month before, you know, all the news that was coming out in February. I found out in January that all the news that was coming out for February. So we're accumulating for a long time. Then I gave it to Seth. Then I gave it to Sepro. then I gave it to Gaines, then I gave it to John. And then because of all of those people that bought ended up doing like an 8x. That's the thing. I gave it to Sepro first, but he was just he was being a bit picky, so, and then I just made Seth buy it. I can't say this on stream, by the way, because apparently there was a guy who talking about inside information, and the government came, and now he's got a court case. So I gotta be very careful when I say that. But you know, I got inside information on Little Labs, a few other projects as well. That's how you, when you get connections with crypto, bro, it's very easy to make money. Mortgages keep increase kept me down in 2023. Yeah, that's the thing that kept a lot of people down, Rust. The mortgage increase, bro, it was dirty. It went up like almost double, and wages are not going up enough, you know, for to catch up with mortgage increases and all these rate hikes. This is why the system is so corrupt, bro. What's the difference between the 30 and the 50? Well, the 30 is just buy alerts, sell alerts, you know, the VIP group. But the 50, you get allocations in VC. Because I'm a VC, so I get seed sales, private sales in projects that I like. So whatever project I like, I can get, you know, my VC to actually get allocations for seed and private sales. So that's the only difference. You get access to that. Like I could have gone into Peak, I could have gone into all of them, but Peak, like I think it just looks like a money grab. The project's really good, but you're looking at 1 billion in dilution, bro, which is just not worth it. So I just thought, fuck this. I'm not gonna buy Peak if the dilution is gonna be in the billions. A lot of these projects come out for early investors, bro. That's why I'm not touching it. It wasn't like this last cycle though. Market cap doesn't matter, XRP on me. Yeah, that's the most famous line, bro. The market cap don't matter, bro. If all the banks buy it, it doesn't matter. Yeah, CZ actually follows Chirply, you know. CZ actually follows Chirply. And I think we could potentially see Chirply on a tier 1 exchange. Just because, you know, they've got a lot of funds. They actually got a massive grant from Binance Labs. They won't tell you that though. But someone from the Binance team has joined Chirply. Someone very big. It's not CZ though, it's someone else. And they did get a massive grant from Binance Labs. And that's why you will definitely see it on the thing. You will definitely see it on Binance, I reckon. Because they've got a clear roadmap. They've got a very clear roadmap. And they're actually, you know, implementing their, because they've got a new volume 3 coming out, well, there is already out, come out recently. They actually implement it in countries. Steady on bots, XRP gets the ETF approval. It could absolutely moon to 62. Bro, that's exactly right, Hoop. And you know, you gotta understand, yeah, like these XRP people, they've been stuck holding their bags for such a long time that they will come up with anything to pump their bags. It literally would be anything. They'll call 3,000 coins, or I think one guy was calling 30,000 per token, which is retarded. Metal has it. Metal actually had a nice website, but the actual utility was kind of shit. Was it? No, it's Metal blockchain, this one right here. I remember we took a trade on this. This was a lot of bots trading this, that's why. Yeah, look, it was just this steady climb. The bots were making a climb, and it just come back down. It's just following the market, to be fair. It's consolidating at this range, which is not bearish. Am I still on live? Of course I'm still on live. I need to complete my watch time. Yeah, press 20% pump. I think XRP is basically, you can class that as a stock now, or like a stable coin. What do I think of UOS? I think that's Ultra, isn't it? Yeah, it is Ultra. This is not a bad project. However, do I think it's going to give a lot of pumps? Definitely not. This is not going to give a lot of pumps. There is better gaming projects than this. This is not too bad. I just don't think it's going to perform too well. But it's, you know, for a decent gaming project, this is not too bad. It's just, $70 million in market cap, bro. If you're going to buy gaming, you rather take a little bit more risk on the lower cap ones. Because retail is going to come in, they're going to buy a bunch of gaming projects anyways. Why not just take risks on a bit of a lower cap like OTK or even Alexa? I wouldn't buy Alexa straight away though. Yeah, that hat project did 1,000x. That's fucking ridiculous, bro. XRP with the hat will perform 1,000x if someone makes it into me. But that's actually a unique idea, Prez, let's get onto that. Yeah, we got out on profits on metal. That was just a quick trade. Like, you just do trades all the time. Yeah, BF, I wouldn't buy Ultra. I mean, look, it's $73 73 million in market cap, bro. This might do like a 5x max. No one's talking about this. It's not really a bullish thing. And it's old as well. I'm pretty sure it's very old. Yeah, it is old, bro. Come on, last cycle. There's a lot of bag holders waiting to dump this. A lot of people probably bought up here, and they're just waiting to dump it. So you got to be very careful buying old projects. Boys, drop a like on the stream. There's like 27 people, whatever it is. Let's get to about 30 likes. I need to get pushed in the algorithms. I'm not monetized right now, so I think, look, if you're going to look... Oh, shit. There's a guy that said that he sold all his... let me have a look. I think I missed quite a few messages. I think there was a guy that said he sold his mint layer and bought more tech term and a lithium. I think that's a very good move. Anyone that holds mint layer, I think you should definitely look into it a little bit further, bro. Like, the concept was bullish, don't get me wrong. However, would I hold this long term? I would not touch this long term, bro. There's just too many factors. Anytime he pumps, look at this sharp wick down, bro. People are trying to sell this as quick as possible. Now, Flex, it's not about that. It's just that because, bro, listen, anyone who does crypto YouTube, you're not gonna make no money on YouTube, bro. Like, you're not gonna make no money on YouTube. I think, like, even if I was monetized, I might make like £20, £30 a month. That's it. I think the only people in crypto that actually make decent money is people like Brewer, whatever his name is, Altcoin Daily. These guys are actually making money on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? If I was to get monetized, I will make around £20, £30 a month, bro, which is fuck all. I'm not touching any of that. Like, £30 is, what am I going to do with £30, bro, realistically? But I just you need to get your name out there. You need to be, you just need to push your content out. That's the only reason. If you're not monetized, YouTube doesn't push your videos in the algorithms. So that's why it's important to get monetized. Tech Time, Lithium, Casper, fuck one, kill one, marry one. Okay, so I would potentially, if you are a safe investor, I would potentially marry Casper because that is a safe investment. That's like a 15x guaranteed, 10 to 15x guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed. Nothing in crypto is guaranteed, but it's very likely to do a 10 to 15x. And then I would definitely kill a lithium, and I would, I would fuck Tecton because I think obviously Tecton will give more returns than a lithium and Casper. However, yeah, SolSex pumped hard, Prez. I don't know why. But yeah, Tectum, I would definitely hold over the other two, just based on the fact that he's going to give more gains. Tectum is going to give more gains than, Casper and Lithium. Just because there's no more dilution coming in for Tectum. There will be no more dilution for Tectum till 2026. So anyone that holds it from this point is only going to go up. I think most people that sold their bags have already sold. And I think the bottom could be in. If he has another retest somewhere around the 11 to 12 cents and he bounces back off, then ultimately that has been the bottom. And I don't think we will see these prices again. So it's a very good DCA place. And a lithium, I don't know whether... I've never looked into this properly. I know what the concept is. It's very similar to... it's like a layer 1. But I don't know what the dilution for this is. I don't know if it's good or bad. Have you looked into the it's really good too. Okay, that's even better then. 7% in circulation. What's the vesting schedule for it? I'll have to look at the vesting schedule for this. But I would hold Tectum over both of these though. I don't hold a bag of Casper though. I did miss that trade. But you know, if you was to buy Casper now for a safe 10 to 15x, pushing 20x, I think it's possible. Maybe 20x is 20x max, I would say. I believe in 80 years until fully circulated. Fucking hell. Okay, that's not bad then. That's not bad at all. If you got into this quite early, I would hold this. I would definitely hold this. But would I buy it right now? I definitely would not buy it right now at this current price. If you got into it, you know, under $1, 50 cents, 40 cents, whatever it was around here, then I would be okay with holding it. But me personally, I would not be buying this right now. I would rather buy Tectum at this current price over Lithium. Amulet is a decent buy range. Let's have a look at Amulet. This was one of my buy alerts. And it did perform very well. We was buying this around these regions here. You know, it did a massive pump right here. And then you could have traded it right here. Now it's done a massive parabolic run right here. Did over a 2x. Now this is a very good coin to trade, and it's coming. I reckon you could buy this around 30 something cents under four. Maybe around 35 is a good DCA, I think, for this. But it is a decent DCA range for this, yes. Who the solid meme to buy right now is Manico and Punky. Well, Punky's pumped way too much though. No, Prez. Punky's done way too much. Now look at Punky. It's fucking rallied way too hard. 200 million market cap. Fucking hell. Yeah, I wouldn't buy this now, Prez. It's pumped way too much. Like, this is basically buying the top. In the last 7 days, it's pumped that much. Oh no, it hasn't pumped too much actually. I mean, if you're looking for a short-term trade, this could be very good. Hi, not sure this was asked, but what's your opinion on VRA? Bro, VRA is a terrible project. You know, definitely not worth holding. If you look at the tokenomics, it's still only 10% in circulation, despite it being around forever. And they did a decent burn, and it did cause a decent pump. However, would I buy this? No, I think this will probably give you a max of 5 to 10x. You know, the team is too dodgy for this one, bro. Because realistically, a lot of teams said, you know, this team specifically said all the tokens that was in supply, they were never going to use it. And they came out and said that they are going to use it. So, you know, just that caused a massive drop. And this is why you can't trust these crypto teams, bro. Whenever they say, well, if the token's not, if a wallet's not investing and they say that they're never going to use it, bro, how can you trust these fuckers? You know what I'm saying? They could rogue a project tomorrow and they wouldn't care, bro. This is why you got to be very careful. But VRA is not a good investment, bro. If you zoom out, you know, crypto went parabolic and this barely done, you know, it barely done like a 2-3x. So if you hold this, I would get rid of this, bro. There's way better investments. Check out S Live video and he lives in. What the fuck is that? Check out Live. Is that a project? Video and the live infrastructure coin rubbed. What do I think of Crypto Archie? Well, I mean, look, Crypto Archie is basically a rug pull. Like, I'll be honest with you, Archibald is one of those idiots who is definitely his first cycle. And I don't think he's a very smart investor, because how can you not be bullish on AI projects when they've literally been performing one of the best in the entire crypto space? So for you to say that you're not bullish on one of the most bullish narratives, that just shows that you are either ignorant or you are stupid. That's what I genuinely think, because you know, AI has been performing every year, 2022, 2023, 2024, and it's going to continue to perform. And if you don't hold any AI projects just because, you know, you supposedly brought via early, that doesn't mean, you know, that you're not going to buy any more AI projects, which is just stupid. And for that reason, I think it's pretty stupid. And even if his buy alerts are pretty dumb as well, he called Mavia like $8, $6. I don't know what it was, you know, and it keeps calling DCA as stupid ranges, and it keeps going lower. And that's what you got to be very careful, bro. Look, at the end of the day, people are trusting their life, money, their whole, you know, money they're going to make in a bull run into a kid with curtains as a haircut, bro. Like, you know, people got to wake up. At one point, everyone was leaking and there was nothing he could do about it. Yeah, everyone was leaking. There was literally a group on Telegram. It's called something Cartel, like Crypto Cartel or some shit. And everyone was basically exposing everyone's picks, Archie's picks, Seth picks, Sepro's picks, all their picks. And there's nothing they could have done about it. They did eventually start kicking people out, but you know that's not going to change that. Even if they were the only reason people were trying to get into them early is that they could trade it. Like none of the projects that were actually, you were there as well, Selflex. But I was in there as well. I was like, yo, add me in, get me in there. I want to see their picks. But all the picks were just terrible. They did perform, but look, if a group of like 1,000 people buys a coin, bro, it doesn't matter what group it is, it's gonna pump. That does not mean the project is good. It just means that it's been manipulated. And Orange Dex is one of those, like the vesting was very shit at that time. It was very harsh. That's why Orange Dex came straight back down. And that's why it hasn't been performing very well. Fucking Orange Dex, not Orange Dex, Orange. I don't know what happened to Orange Dex though. Yeah, look, if you look at this now, it's just been coming down because this was the manipulated pump by Archie. And now it's basically almost down to the same price. Because the vesting for this was very, very bad. It was really bad. And I know a lot of people lost money on this shit. Do you like Forward Protocol? A bit like GLQ, no code dropping a good... Yeah, Forward Protocol is not too bad actually. I was considering looking at this. But it just keeps dumping though. Whenever it finds a floor, it could be worth a tiny bag. But it is micro cap. I haven't looked into the vesting for this though. Cartel called this before Archie, but yeah, he probably did actually. But a lot of people called this before Archie. Someone DM'd me that project and said, can you look into it? It just launched and it looked really good. But I just didn't buy it. And it went to do a massive run. I don't know if that guy that sent it to me, I don't know if he bought it or not. He would have made like a 4 or 5x short term. Now, I will have to look at the vesting schedule for this, Jason, because it's only 2% in circulation. However, this is not a bad project. They do have a bunch of backers. Yeah, Prez, if you don't like the video, if you don't like the live stream, you're gonna get rambled. That's exactly right. This is not a bad project though, Jason. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a bad project. They've got a lot of good backers. They've got so many backers on this project. But it is basically a no-code. Yeah, it is a no interface. That's exactly what it is. It's basically very similar to GLQ and is micro cap. So, you know, once this gets traction, I think this will do well. Yeah, a lot of people done it. I mean, I didn't know the team was doxed. I was considering doing a trade on it because it just launched. The market was hot. But I couldn't find the team, but the team was doxed, which is kind of my fault. But Forward Protocol is not a bad project. I should rock the crypto Archie. Nah, I can never do that, bro. I'll have to literally wet my hair and then split it in half. And you have to stay like that. It's really hard to rock the curtain hairstyle, bro. It's not easy to rock the curtain. I think it definitely puts gel on there, or he cuts his hair so short that he stays like that. But this is not a bad project though, Jason. You know, I do like this project. I think it will perform. It's only 300k market cap. Now I will have to look at the vesting schedule. Now look at the partners. They partner with so many different people. I don't even know what half of these companies are, but you know, just this alone does look pretty good. I know what Cookies Freeze is. Acquirify, that's one of the coins I called for the RWA narrative. Did like an 8x or something. I don't even think I put that on. Like, there's so many projects that I haven't put on here because, you know, like I could put way more projects that done way more gains on here. but it's just going to take up too much space. So, and I don't want to zoom out my page. That's why I haven't really, if you come into my public group, you can literally see in real time when I call these projects. But yeah, forward protocol is decent. This is, potentially I would look into buying this at some point. I have to look at the vesting schedule first though. Yeah, Pangolin is a very good project. Yeah, Jason, look, Last Shot is quite bullish on a lot of projects, but he doesn't follow up on them. He doesn't really look at the vesting schedule. He doesn't really do the extra bit, And the thing is, he calls too many projects, so you don't even know which one you're actually going to buy. The fuck did I just write your name in there? Hold on. Let me look at the vesting schedule for this. He was telling me to buy this project at the fucking top. Like, it was literally up here. He was telling me to buy it. I goes to him, bro, listen, I listened to you on fucking Grape and I took an 85% hit. I'm not going to listen to you ever again with buying projects early, bro. I haven't KYC'd on Mexi yet now. I'm gonna sort that out after this live stream because that's an important thing to do. You should never buy a project when it launches, bro. You gotta give it at least a couple of weeks. Let's look at the vesting schedule for this. If it's harsh, then it's not gonna be worth it, is it? Goodness gracious, look at this shit. Yeah, I think maybe in September this could be a good time to buy, not now. Let me see how much these fuckers are up. Yo, they're down 76%. Your pre-seed is up 12%. So this could be the bottom, to be fair. Fucking hell, they dumped the shit out of this project. This is why having so many private sales is not worth it, bro. Let's look at the vesting schedule. So from now, 4% in circulation. It's 500k market cap on the next unlock, which is today actually. So it's 500k market cap, not 300k. Now let's go all the way down to 2025. Let's say sometime in September. 4, 8, 12, 16. About 5x dilution. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, look, this is not a bad place to pick up this project because, most investors are down and you're getting it pretty much pre-seed prices. So, you can't really see this going too much lower. This is now a good time to DCA this project by small amounts. Not fucking up here. I picked up 4k of Quants, then spoke to you, sold the next day, and then it dumped on the weeks. But if you look at Quants, right, I'll tell you a prime example of a project that's a good project. Quants is a very good project, don't get me wrong. It's a layer 1. It's got very bullish stuff. But bro, it's been consolidating at the same range forever. It had a decent run up here. But if you had to hold this for 2 years just to get I think it's like a 5-6x. That's all it was. You had to hold this for so long to get like a 5-6x. For 2 years to get a 5x, I don't think that's worth, in my opinion. Yeah. But, it did a decent rally at one point. Just like the entire market did. But it's not really worth it, is it? If you're holding a project for 2 years, 2.5 years, just to get a 5-6x, like, I don't think that's worth, in my opinion. Maple's announced permissioned institution yield on X. Sounds interesting. Yeah, Maple's not a bad project. Crypto God is a good project. I think you mentioned Script Network in the past. Are you bullish? Watch, learn. Yeah, Script Network did get hacked, but they have been recovering pretty well. They did I think they had like a state hack on it. It was a crazy hack. It was like a fucking orchestrated government hack or something. But this is not a bad project though. It's not a bad project. It's actually a decent time to buy it. A lot of people will forget the hack anyways. But I don't know how the vesting schedule for this is. I've never looked into it. I've never thought about buying. Mojo. Planet Mojo, yeah? Let's put not worth. Quants on here. What other projects did we talk about that's not worth? Orange. not orange Dex. Let's just go orange. What other project was not worth on here, bro? Let's have a look. What else did I look at? Archie picks. I was able to afford a 22 Honda Civic. Bro, that's funny. That is. Now Archie did call a few decent projects, but recently he's just been doing some stupid stuff. I'm trying to think, what project did we look at? Was some Metaverse project? I forgot what it was called. Was it Reality Metaverse? Yeah, look, Quants is not worth it either as well. I was gonna buy it at the bottom, but it didn't because of the hack. Ouch. That's lucky you are, bro. You are very lucky. It's calmed down anyways, though. It's not really like, it's not done anything. It's not done a crazy pump. Let's look at Planet Mojo. I have looked into this before. Oh yeah, XRP as well. Yeah, that's a shit project. But everyone knows not to buy XRP though. Let's be honest. And let's add Cardano as well, in case people are trying to buy Cardano. Allweave is a very good project. That's the one I bought. Allweave. That done pretty well, to be fair. Yeah, I've looked into this before. This is actually not too bad. The gameplay is not too bad. You know, these are the type of games that people actually will play. These little stupid games. If the earning aspect is good, then ultimately this will perform. So yeah. Boys, I think we can wrap this up now, but I'm tired. An hour and a half daily or every other day. But I appreciate everyone that actually came through though. You know, you guys actually helped me a lot. Boys, drop a like. You know, I appreciate all you guys. Oh, Hoove. Okay, you know what? Let me actually look at this. Let me look at these two coins before I jump off. Yeah, now this is not a bad project, to be fair. It's actually not a bad project. The game looks very simple. I don't know what the market cap is for this. I'm assuming I can find it out on here, right? Mojo. Yeah, I appreciate you, boys. Oh, it's only 1 million market cap. That's not too bad, actually. The game looks decent. I have to look at the vesting. It's only 3% in circulation, so that's what you always got to look at, is the vesting. Go to site, you bastard. Let's have a look at this project for Hoove. Oh, shit. Boy, is this boss? Battle of Sakir. So this launched on AGIX. Okay, AGIX. Battle for the Multiverse. This looks like some anime theme, bro. Gaming communities. Okay, so they've got a lot of communities, which is bullish. Yeah, see, you want to kind of have stuff like this because these are the people that's going to pump the token up. So that's bullish. I don't know what the market cap for this is though. Oh, okay, it's available. You can play it right now. I'm assuming. Is it not out yet, Hoove? I'll have to look into this one though. I don't want to over diversify in gaming though. That's the thing, because it's only a single game, so how good is it going to be realistically? That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Is single games is really hard for them to do well. You gotta be very careful when you buy single games, to be fair. Like, you don't want to be buying one gaming project because it's going to be hit or miss. So you want to be buying studios because people can play different games. You know, you have more chance of earning. If someone don't likes one game, they can go play another game. You know, this is what I like. I prefer studios over, you know, one specific game. Oh, are they? Okay. That's bullish then. Potentially we could see, you know, you could actually pump. You ain't buying though. Yeah, I don't think it's worth buying. China gaming shit, yeah. To be fair, the Asian market actually pumps games up very well. Like, look at Creo. Yeah, we could actually trade Script Network, you know. What exchanges is it? Does it say tier 1, tier 2? Or is it just another fucking Mexi or some shit? I hope it's not something like Bing X or some shit like that. Because Bing X and Biofin, they actually reached out to me to do a partnership. But then I looked at the exchanges and there was literally no tokens on there, bro. It was just like the top tokens, obviously. But if my community do not buy any of those tokens, so there's no reason for them to move money on Bing X or the Biofin, whatever it's called. That's why I just thought, fuck this. I'm not going to take the partnership for no reason, bro. I'm not going to tell people to move their money over there. It's pointless. But, you know, Biofin is no KYC. So that's the bullish aspect. If Mexi gets KYC and people can't use it, then we could potentially go to Biofin. Like the people will start looking for other exchanges with no KYC. So that's not too bad. The aspect is not too bad. However, the coins on there, you can't find nothing that we buy. We buy micro cap projects. You know what I'm saying? We buy low cap projects. But yeah, boys, you know, it's been an hour and a half. You know, I appreciate everyone that came in. You know, make sure to drop a like. And I will probably go live tomorrow, or I might drop a video tomorrow. So I shall see. But thank you guys very much.